One of the programs supported by the Plymouth Community United Way is the St. Mary Community Outreach Center on Michigan Avenue in Wayne.
We are a self-sustaining, non-denominational food bank. We service Wayne, Westland, Garden City, Dearborn Heights, Plymouth, Canton, and a small area in Redford. Within each one of these cities, we're affiliated with either an organization or a church that helps us out, some financially, with food, or whatever we happen to need at the time. This is pretty much the food bank. We do have, we call our baby closet. We try to help mothers with either diapers, baby food, or anything along that line. We also have a clothing bank upstairs where the people are allowed to come in. They pay $1. They will shop for a half an hour. Everything is free, but some things will be limited. And as you walk through, you will see wherever there's a nook or a cranny, you're going to find a freezer. We have 11 freezers running here 24/7. Everywhere you look, you're going to find a freezer. We are associated with Forgotten Harvest, which is a blessing to us. This is where we meet with the clients. We do keep a card file on everybody, telling them when they were here last. And again, there's a freezer in there, okay? And here's another freezer. Watch these stairs, they're killers. Okay, this is the clothing bank. This is where the volunteers come in. The donations are gone through, they're hanged, they're sorted. And this itself is the clothing bank. And I do want to state again that everything is free. They do shop for a half an hour. Everything is free. And as you can see, we have, it's all sorted pretty well by size, children's. This is some of the volunteers that work up here. We have about 40 volunteers here, down here in the food bank and upstairs in the clothing bank. They are all volunteers. They all put in their time. Last year, we were able to provide food for 4,283 families, and we distributed in excess of 240,000 pounds of food. The first time I actually heard of the Plymouth Community United Way was about 3 years ago. I was having a problem trying to get turkeys, for the holiday season, and one of the gentlemen came in from Resurrection, and he says, Judy, he says, give Marie Morrow a call at Plymouth United Way. So I got on the phone, called Marie Morrow, told her who I was and what I needed, and she said, Judy, send me a letter stating who you are, who you service, what your needs are. And that was the beginning of a wonderful relationship. But it isn't, with United Way, it isn't just the money. Several times a year, I'm going to get a phone call. The little voice will say, Judy, this is Randy. We've got some extra food. Could you guys use it? Randy was here yesterday, dropped off almost 1,100 pounds of food. So it isn't only about money. It's about, all the other things that they do for us. In November and December of last year, with the help of Plymouth United Way, we were able to provide 795 families with complete Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners, and again, in excess of 50,000 pounds. I thought for a while we would see a decline after the holidays. It's always very hectic in here over the holiday season, but it doesn't seem to be, going down. We're getting just as many as we did prior to that. The need is still here. Some of these cities we cover are really cities in need, families in need. They keep telling us the economy is getting better, and I, quite frankly, haven't figured out where they're talking about. Because we are, like I say, we are busy here 5 days a week. We had a pastor here at that time, Father Jack Baker. Well, this was kind of his dream. And he decided, okay, we're going to start a food bank. Okay. And he gave a talk at church. And he was going on about the need in the community. And he said, it's ironic, in the United States, people's garbage disposals eat better than some of our own people and people in foreign countries. Well, that's all it took. So I've been here since the door opened up, pretty much. That doorbell that you just heard, I hear that in my sleep at night because that is constantly going off. It's either that or the phone. It tells me somebody else is here for food. People need help, and somebody's got to help them. And right along with Plymouth Community United Way, St. Mary's Community Outreach Center does their part. Every time that bell rings, we know someone needs help. And I kind of think of the people in this building. These are the angels that help.